I don't think they'll bring back multiplayer. They'll probably pull a Modern Warfare 2 remaster where they'll just release the campaign, which honestly isn't really a problem. I enjoyed the multiplayer. I couldn't run it well, so I was never really competitive, but I liked the, little Crysis Wars stuff they had going on and things like that.
Suit readings and location signal are negative. What the hell's going on down there?
Prophet is MIA. I repeat, Prophet is MIA. I've got 2 men down and something just grabbed Prophet. It dragged him into the jungle. He's gone.
We're gonna pull you out of there, son. Sit tight and I'll get a bird down there to you ASAP.
Negative, sir. I can still complete. I've got intel on Rosenthal's location. He's being held at an excavation site somewhere near a Korean military base. I'm going after him.
It's your call, son. But our GPS system's being jammed. We can provide no tactical support at this time. If you can locate and disable the jammer, I'll run a satellite scan of the area and see if we can locate that excavation site.
Copy, Major. Much appreciated.
Crusader, I would probably like it better if Lamba Bravo opened a lot later, because we're still thinking about stuff, team compositions, roles, and things like that. What would our SOP look like?
Energy critical. Maximum armor.
Figuring out stuff. I noticed looking around, there's a lot of screen tearing, there's a lot of things going on. Everything is very high. Absolutely everything is very high. Everything is on very high, and yet textures like this look a bit weird. I wonder why that is. I wonder if the game is somehow causing itself to optimize. I don't know.
Engaged.
Oh yeah. Of course. Oh, here we go. Everyone's going to DDoS me now. No, but actually, I remember doing a lot of console stuff, in all honesty. Console stuff was like, I would do that all the time in Crysis. You would, invincibility, stuff like that. Just mess around with it. And of course, you would also have, like, the nuke launcher and stuff like that. It's just amazing. What was incredible? What was incredible was the editor. Right? You'd get inside the editor program, and you'd create your own scenarios and stuff like that. That's actually what got me into Crysis, because people would do just amazing things with the editor. I didn't even know what the base game was. Well, that's what got me into it. And then I thought, wow, that looks pretty sweet, so I got the game. And it ran horribly, and I still enjoyed it so much. What's going on down there? I wonder what they're all yelling at.
Maximum armor.
I have a pre-built. I have a pre-built computer. I'm not too interested in custom building a computer. I mean, this isn't the best computer you can get, but if I'm able to run things like Arma with a 50 plus mods and be able to stream it in high definition, high frame rate, well, I say high frame rate, but the best you can get, I'd say that's a pretty good rig. Now I gotta figure out how I want to go about this. Because there's a jammer.
Cloak engaged.
And I see it. Someone has died down there. Try and mark as many people as possible so I can chart my path through, just like in Lambo. Honestly, Crusader, if you just look up good gaming rig or whatever on YouTube or something else, you could probably get a good deal somewhere, but I would recommend some sites that build your computer for you. They'll have all kinds of parts on there and you can go through it, their library, and they'll tell you what's compatible with what, and you can sort of custom build it, but they do it for you. I would recommend that, and if I were to get another computer after this to update, I would probably do that instead.
Maximum armor.
Yeah.
Cloak engaged. Energy critical.
I'm running out of energy.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
That's something I don't like about Crysis 2.
Maximum.
They made you overpowered in Crysis 2, and it's supposed to be like, oh, well, you're in Prophet's suit. He's got like a 2.0 suit. It's so much more powerful and all that. And of course, they had to make it simple for console players. But this one, even though you have a nano suit, you really have to take it careful.
Cloak engaged. Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
So that was a distraction. Hopefully that gets people over there.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's going to be slowed down for a while. So I'd wait on a lot of things. Alright, I'm going to check out this house because usually these houses have things in them.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum. Cloak engaged.
There should be like explosives somewhere, like debt blocks.
Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
There's probably det blocks inside of this little checkpoint area.
Energy critical. Maximum. Cloak engaged.
I wonder if they'll notice if I just do this.
Good job, Nomad. We got our GPS system online.
Critical.
Satellite recon indicates a North Korean compound close to the river. Transmitting the coordinates now. We'll scan the area for your excavation site.
Cloak engaged.
Crap. There's a little bit of a frame jump. Whenever you cloak and decloak, there's a little bit of a frame jump, and that sometimes messes me up. Uh-oh. Yeah, they've called for reinforcements. Well, let's do this. That'll draw them away.
Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
Dang, I tried to shoot the gas, but it didn't work.
Cloak engaged.
I know what I can do here.
Maximum armor.
Come on. Okay, it's not gonna do it.
Engaged.
That is the gas tank that I'm shooting, is it not? That is a lot of people.
Incoming fire!
Time to run.
Engaged. Maximum armor.
I think I'll do this mission, or most of this mission, and then what I'll do is I'm gonna do some augmented Space Marine with Fett and some other people. Of course, the moment I uninstall it, he's like, hey, I'm getting some people on for this. Meanwhile, we haven't played it in months. And the moment I uninstall it, it's like, yeah, let's do it now.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
Contact! Got him in my sight!
Cloak
Fight like a
engaged.
man! Open fire! Get down! Take cover!
Engaged. Maximum armor.
Move it out! Come on and fight!
I'm probably not going to go to Lambert's Fun Up.
Energy critical. Maximum armor.
Not only do I want to stream other things right now, but I want to get working on that last stray arrow op.
Engaged. Maximum armor.
So was this... I don't know if I was actually shooting the gas tank.
Cloak engaged.
Ah, there's a vehicle.
Maximum armor. Maximum strength.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Maximum armor.
Nice. Okay. Time to move out. I could fully stealth this, and in fact, I did fully stealth it like my first time through. I was super careful, but that really extended my playthrough time.
Maximum armor.
I'd rather just not worry about it. You know, when the last stray arrow op happens, I'm gonna do basically a very general lore dump to make sure everyone knows what's going on. Oh, he's doing the universal sign of peace over there.
Energy critical. Maximum armor.
The problem is I'm using custom scripts. In order to do that, I need a mission file, and I figured, well, if I'm gonna dump entire mission file onto the server for one op, I might as well put as much on it as possible, because it's gonna save frames if it's part of a mission file and not a Zeus spawned thing.
Cloak engaged. Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Nova, even if you paid attention to all the intel doc and all that, it's only half the story.
Maximum armor.
The next campaign is going to actually go behind the origin of, like, everything.
Cloak engaged.
Both sides. Right now, all you know about is what's happened. That's all you know. You don't know why yet.
Critical. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the last stray arrow op, right? I'm not gonna reveal much of what's going on. Obviously, the mission details are already in that intel doc if you can still find it. But the thing is that it's going to be kind of linear. It's going to be linear for a couple of reasons. One, it's the last op, so it's basically the result of all the choices everyone has made throughout the campaign. So basically, this is the end result. There's really no more choices to be made during the op because this is it. This is what, you know, you reap what you sow. So you're getting the end result of the choices that the 101st and other people have done.
Cloak engaged.
It's also linear for a gameplay standpoint.
Maximum armor.
Thanks, Phase Ghost. Appreciate the follow. It's going to be linear because I expect a lot of people. Obviously, the 101st is having ops where there are a lot of people. So the server can't handle that much. I'm making it linear so I can spawn in just the right amount of droids. Oh yeah, me too. I'm so excited too. Like, after watching like Digital Foundry's video on Crysis and why it still is hard to run, to know that they're remaking and remastering Crysis 1 with the new engine stuff, that's going to be amazing because it's going to not only look better, it's going to run better too. That's exciting. You're going to get on the Switch. Dude, I hope the Switch version isn't going to be like the Switch version of Witcher 3 where everything's just pixelated. But honestly, like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to get it for PC. And maybe I'll get it for PlayStation as well. It depends on the price. I don't want a full $60 game. I don't think it's worth it. It's a good game, but it's a game we already know. And even if they add stuff and remake everything from the ground up, I wouldn't go for $60. If it was a $40 remake, yeah, sure, I'd go for it. I'm going to give everyone a week's notice, Nova, alright? Everyone's going to have an entire week's notice to like prepare and mark on their calendar the op. Shoot.
Folk engaged.
That's a lot of people. I think a patrol just came back. I'm giving people a lot of time to prepare for it because a lot of people don't know about the stray arrow stuff. So
Maximum armor.
all right, Face. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow, man. Hope you stick around. But anyways, it's definitely going to be a large-scale op because the whole Stray Arrow series has had some pretty big battles and stuff. But now it's gotten to the point where everything's in the open. The threat is revealed. Big final battle. Dang. When my gun is silenced, it doesn't do any damage against their body armor. So I gotta aim for the head. So yeah, the op is going to be very linear, but it's going to be linear for gameplay reasons where it's going to go into sectors where you're moving from sector to sector. And I'll have SQFs for the droid garrisons, basically. So once they clear the first sector, boom, drop an SQF code, boom, next sector garrisoned. Things like that. And of course, you know how I roll with my ops. There's going to be a lore reason too. The lore reason is that you are outnumbered 1 to 1,000. So if you basically stray, haha pun, if you stray away from your attack path, there's a chance that you will be outnumbered by droids because what's going to be going on is they can bolt warp anywhere, basically. It's so close to their center of operations that they can bolt warp anywhere. That's how much power they have in this place. Moon represents a Sith. It has the personality of a Sith. People assume because he was around Count Dooku. However, we don't know what weapon he uses. Remember, he's some kind of advanced droid AI. So we don't know what weapon he has or what loadout. And of course, he's been teased in some of my trailers I do for the campaign, so you can kind of see what he looks like.
Maximum strength. Maximum armor.
But if you see him in combat, he'll probably use a lightsaber. He'll probably use a red lightsaber if you see him in combat. But who knows? You might see him in something else. But there's a lot of finality coming to this op, but there's going to be a lot of new things that are revealed. Gameplay mechanics and story points that are going to show up in the sequel campaign. So at the same time, it's like I'm closing the book on Stray Arrow, but I'm also opening the book to this is what you can expect in the sequel campaign.
Folk engaged. Energy critical.
Heads up, Nomad. We're picking up a vehicle heading your way with heavy guard. Keep your eyes peeled.
Folk engaged.
I don't have any bombs. It's alright. I don't need any bombs. I am the bomb.
Folk engaged.
The thing I absolutely love about this game was how open it is. And as you progress deeper and deeper into the island, it feels like you're progressing through an island. You're getting deeper within its terrain. You're finding more stuff. It's just incredible.
Maximum armor.
Crap.
Engaged.
I'm gonna just let them pass. The time of day as well, how the time of day progresses is paced so well. It feels like you're spending a lot of time advancing through the island behind enemy lines. This game is so well paced. They paced it so well. I feel like they're gonna spot me, and it's going to be the end of me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the silencer. I'm gonna go full auto. My favorite is probably, I kind of like Bolt, honestly, because Bolt is without a doubt your enemy. There is without a doubt that Bolt is your enemy. And honestly, he's the only legit boss fight you have out of all of them. Sky is kind of like a double agent that doesn't quite agree with what's going on and has been giving intel to Gark and Ren Epoch. Lance is kind of crazy. I always saw him as like the Joker of the team. And he had kind of an encounter, and maybe we'll see some stuff relating to him in the sequel campaign. But he was very interesting how he would come over comms and he would try and mess you up mentally. And Stray himself was always just mysterious. You never really knew what he was up to. But in the end, you kind of figured that, well, he was kind of trying to help us in the end because his real enemy was Moon.
Energy critical.
And it's why he did everything that he did. So probably Bolt. In the actual campaign, Bolt is probably my favorite because he straight up is the stereotype Gark has put on Rogue Arrow. Dangerous, unpredictable, and your enemy.
Engaged. Energy critical. Maximum.
But remember, I'm kind of doing a I'm pulling a bit of a Star Wars trope where if you don't see them dead, they might not be dead, no matter what the intel says in the doc. So just remember that.
Maximum armor.
Why did only 4? Well, there's a theory,
Engaged.
and it's not exactly in the doc, but the 2 guys obviously. No! Come on, you baby. Fett and Hark in the story don't have the gene. They've been pacified, and that's why they're part of the public Doom Company. They no longer have what the other clones have. I'll just say that much. That's why Fett is part of GI and why I'm part of the public ARF. While the other 4 were part of the Black Ops team. So you can relate that to canon, you can relate that to actual Star Wars lore about what that means. But I don't really go into detail about that. I let people try and figure it out on their own. I was going to have something involve like Fett and I in the actual plot. But in the end I figured no, it's going to be we're pacified. We don't have what they have. So that's why we didn't go rogue. Of course, we're going to have things answered in the sequel campaign.
Maximum armor.
Like, for example, what if the Omegon clones weren't based off Jango Fett? What if their DNA was based off someone else? What was the sentient AI based off of for Moon? Things like that will be answered in the sequel campaign.
Energy critical. Maximum armor.
But you can come up with whatever theory you want about that, but there will be clues scattered. There will be clues, and a lot of the ops will actually reveal hints.
Maximum armor.
But yeah, right now, what I'm gonna do, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, is obviously tomorrow I'm gonna be Zeusing 1-1's training. I'm probably not gonna stream it. From the sounds of Courage, I probably shouldn't stream it from what's gonna go down. But the thing is that tomorrow I'm also going to be working on the Stray Arrow op, and it will be the first time I've loaded up that mission file in months. So basically, I might have to do collateral on a lot of it. The reason being is because of the stinking mod changes from the 212 and 501st. I don't know how many assets might be gone. So I gotta be careful and see what's been removed. I'm actually almost done with it. I'm almost done building it. The hard part is going to be getting the scripts in it, because I'm going to be using some scripts. You're free tomorrow, Rogue. Or maybe you wanna. Maybe you wanna show up for the squad training. I don't know. Courage has kind of taken over it. I feel like he's really taken over it. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I know where I'm going. This is such an open sandbox game. You literally can go anywhere. I know where this is. I know where this base is. This is up here on like a mountain peak. The topography is horrible. This is like satellite imagery. You can't really tell terrain, but this is up on like a little plateau. So I'm gonna have to make my way up this road to be able to get there. Or I could cross the bridge, but the bridge is very well defended. I remember that from my first playthrough many, many years ago. Yeah, that's the thing, Rogue, is you can't tell that this is actually elevated. All of the base, the KPA base, is really high up, and the river is really low. So the only way up is through the road. Over here, on the north side, that's a base, or that's a bridge, like a tightrope bridge that can literally fall apart. And there's like machine gun bunkers watching it. So my best bet is south.
Maximum armor. Engaged.
You can say I pulled a forensic and got too carried away with talking with chat. That's the one thing. I feel like when I watch Forensic do ops, half of his, like one of his eyes is on chat, and honestly, that really makes me frustrated, because there's moments where I can go 10 to 15 minutes without even checking chat when I'm in an op, because I'm supposed to be focused. I'm supposed to be at attention at all times. So it always just amuses me to see something happen right in front of him, and he's like, his head is over looking at chat. So there's a reason why I'm going over here where there's a garrison. The reason being is because I do believe there are debt blocks and other things I can get in this building. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw them out. Hold on. Silencer. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright, I gotta hurry because they're gonna do what I know they're gonna do. Wow, that guy took a lot of hits. Alright, here we go, here we go. Don't get carried away. I'm sorry. That was pretty funny though, you gotta admit. Very cool texture effect there. Oh, I don't want that. This is why I came in here. Alright, we got flashbangs, we got grenades, we got missile launchers, precision rifle ammo, and you notice something? That rifle had a sniper scope. Boom! Now we're talking. Now I just need a silencer, and I'm all good to go. Pistol ammo. SMG ammo. Bottle ammo. Look at all these missile launchers. Wow, this place is loaded. Alright, see you, Nova. Have fun. Once I'm finished with this mission, I'm going to, I'm basically going to do Augmented Space Marine. I might have to set it up again because I've uninstalled it. But I'm going to do that with Fett and a few other people. Because they've updated since the last time I played it. Check vehicle.
Maximum speed. Maximum armor.
Yeah, the thing why I don't use vehicles much in this game is because they're very loud and they aren't very helpful most of the time. But I can get rid of it. In fact, I can do this. Boom, now they can't use it.
Maximum speed.
Ah, this game is gorgeous. This game came out... Let's see. This game came out
Maximum armor.
13 years ago. Yeah, it came out 13 years ago. Crysis 1.
Cloak engaged.
You would probably like it, Rogue. It's really good. It's paced out really well. And it has a lot of surprises. I don't remember how to change my grenades. Currently only have flashbangs. H? Yep, it's H. Okay. Boom. Did that for a couple reasons. One, I didn't want them to call in reinforcements. Because that's almost certainly what they would do after seeing the bodies over here. And they'd pop a flare and then they'd have a helicopter land, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one more rocket. And the reason for that is now I can get a new rocket with 3 shots. Oh yeah, also freaking wildlife, dude. Look at that.
Maximum strength.
There he go! There he go! He just go. There he goes.
Maximum armor.
He's living his dream. I did not expect that. I didn't know that if you threw a frog, he would just continue forever. Oh man. That's definitely a clip. That was a good one. Alright, so I need to infiltrate the base, gather intel. So basically it is like an RFOP. I can do that. You know what I can do? I'm gonna get sniper scope on this as well. I always do that with my guns in this game. I always do like sniper scope. Single fire. Precision.
Critical.
Stealth.
Maximum armor.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because the highest place coming up is the base. All those mountains over there is like the background.
Maximum armor.
Nomad, you're closing in on the North Korean compound. We're planning an assault on the island. Any intel you can gather would be a great help.
Engaged.
It's heavily fortified, so look for a quiet way in.
Maximum armor.
Okay, I got an idea.
Cloak engaged.
Come on, let me over. I don't want to have to strength jump that, but you know what? I will.
Maximum armor. Maximum strength. Cloak engaged.
Perfect. I just got to get down, cover, and recharge. Uh-oh, what's going on? A little bit of a stutter. Oh, he's peeing. Okay.
Energy critical.
You always know you're in a good spot when you can see people pee.
Cloak engaged.
Alright. We got a vehicle. Couple personnel. It looks like I found where I need to get in. Some of these areas here. Well, there's that tower. Sniper up in the tower. What I could do is I could blow up that vehicle by shooting the fuel. I could shoot the gas tank on the back and blow up the vehicle, and that would probably draw them. I think I might actually do that.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Alright, here we go.
Maximum strength.
That's the guy got in the way. Come on, hit it, hit the fuel, hit the fuel. I hit the fuel multiple times, it would not explode. Probably not enough damage. They're gonna really regret landing troops. That's a pretty good distraction, I'd say. However, the sniper saw me. Oh, come on. There's another sniper somewhere. God, I hate that when the frame drops when you decloak. Perfect throw. Alright. Give me your ammo. So the key is decloaking and then shooting. Oh, look at that, the bridge is down. So those guys couldn't get across. Wonder how the bridge went down. Maybe someone shot it. Well, that's good, so now there won't be any reinforcements that way. There's a sniper. Shadowstorm, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. Uh-oh. There's multiple guys. I think I'm playing on the highest difficulty as well. Let me actually check real quick. Oh, I'm not. I'm playing on hard. I think I'm playing on hard because I didn't want to, like, struggle. I wanted to get through it reasonably well. But hard is hard. Don't make no mistake. It gets difficult. Alright. Let's download this quick.
Download complete.
Got it, Nomad. Nice work. Looks like the enemy forces are concentrated around that mountain. This will help us plan our line of attack. We also have the location of the excavation site. You should see the coordinates on your PDA right about now. I suggest you take a vehicle and stick to the road.
I remember this. There's a helicopter. I need to climb up top so I can get that sniper ammo. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is such a good... I would love an Arma map based off of this island. Because, like, seriously, the terrain is perfect. The closest you can get to this kind of terrain is probably, like... Probably Nam. The Nam map would have pretty good stuff. Because there's like, little rice fields and stuff with pools like this for farming. Okay, this is where I slaughtered them all. I have no silencer on my sniper rifle, so...
Maximum strength. Cloak engaged. Maximum strength.
Let's see if they know where it comes from. I'm interested to see what the AI does in this situation. It looks like they're falling back.
Maximum strength. Cloak engaged.
I think that guy was so hopped up on adrenaline, he just like, he couldn't feel it.
Maximum strength. Cloak engaged. Maximum strength. Cloak engaged. Maximum strength. Cloak engaged. Maximum strength. Cloak engaged. Maximum strength. Cloak engaged.
There you are. That guy's actually playing it smart. But I can still see you. And I think that's all of them. Yep, I just wiped them all out. You see, I never did that. I would always like move down along the road and like in through the water and let them sneak past. That's why I love the sandbox part of this game, is because you can do it in a lot of different ways. So now we'll see if they send reinforcements. So excavation site, I have to head this way. I might be able to use the river down below. It depends. There might be a boat. In fact, I think there is. No, that's a waterfall. There's a car. I think a river approach is actually what's needed. I'm glad I went into freaking maximum armor there, because that would have killed me. So those guys that tried to get over the tightrope bridge went back, basically. So I don't think they're going to be a problem. A lot of the Crysis soundtrack I put in submission for the Zeus Winofers music. So I hope they put in some of it. It's really good. Alright, time to switch out my scope. Switch back to single fire. I could take them out by getting close. Now I really hope they don't do the crap where they can see me underwater, because this is some dank looking water. We have a boat. Got a little patrol coming. It's a guy. It's awesome stuff there. Rogue, it doesn't help when you do that because chat is delayed. But I see on my radar, I see where everyone's at that I've spotted. This guy might come in here, actually. And if he does come in here... Oh, shoot. But if I fire, the people outside will definitely hear the shot, even if it's silenced. I got an idea. Ah, yes. AI. I got an idea. I got a really good idea. Okay, my idea has now changed because that guy somehow heard me. There. I don't think we have to deal with him anymore. That was loud. I'm gonna wait for this guy to get in here. Shoot. He's landing. Uh-oh, I need more than that. Well, at least I got him to shoo off. Maybe a bit more. Nah, he flew through the tree. But he dropped all those guys. And they're all gonna be coming for me. I need more rocket ammo.
Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Ah, there's some right there. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Rogue. I spotted it earlier. I should have remembered that. I could have run for it.
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
I think only one guy survived that. I actually think only one guy survived that. Because my rocket hit them when they were probably getting out of the chopper.
Cloak engaged.
There's a lot of boats here. I'm going to keep them marked so I remember what they are. Notice that my shadow doesn't go away even though I'm cloaked. AI can see your shadow. I've noticed that.
Energy critical.
So I need to be careful. Goodbye. I don't know why they didn't program gravity into those guys. But that is just hilarious. Very cool. I don't think that's how a magazine should... Oh, oops, sorry. Oh. You gotta, like, appreciate the physics. Like, look at that. It's incredible. Every little thing you can pick up and throw and have physics. It's ridiculous. Insane. For its time, this was ahead. Like, let's get out my fists once, and let's strength punch this building down. There's very few games that allow you to do that. Ouch. Yeah. I mean, even little things like this. Look at that. What game still does something like that? And then you do this. And it actually, like, freaking shows it coming out of the barrel. And you want to know something even more impressive, right? Watch what happens when you throw it in water. Look at that! What game does that? And then it discolors the surface as well? Like, holy crap, dude. No wonder this thing was melting PCs a decade ago. Oh, that is a fun thing. Yes, you can pick up the chickens. No, I will not throw them because that might be against Twitch's terms of service. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. I think I can. I know I can because that's how those guys got down from that helicopter. God, look at that. That's beautiful. So that's the base I just came from. Alright, I'm coming up now. I'm coming up now on the enemy base. And if I remember correctly, this is a hard nut to crack. There's a lot of patrols, a lot of defenses. This is where you get the laser sights.
Maximum armor.
Got a patrol moving down there. So what I can do is I'm gonna try and full stealth this. I'll try and full stealth it. Why not? There might be a path around the left, I don't remember.
Maximum armor. Maximum armor.
We'll see if I still got it. There might be a way around the left side, but there's a patrol over that way.
Cloak engaged.
What I'm gonna do... Alright. I don't know whether it's more efficient to crawl towards an area or to move quickly towards an area. I don't know which one uses more and what uses less energy. I know that if you move at a crouch pace,
Energy critical.
it decreases slower.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Yeah, you didn't see anything.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
But I don't know if it would be more efficient to literally just crawl everywhere. That's another threat. If he sticks his laser pointer over me, he can kind of see where I am because it doesn't go through me. It literally stops on me. I could take out this patrol. But I don't know if I want to attempt that, so I'm not going to.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum
Just kind of stay on the high ground.
cloak engaged.
These guys have like fortified this place. Notice how the trees are all like uprooted and knocked over.
Cloak engaged.
They've done some landscaping. I gotta also watch out for minefields
Maximum
because they tend to mine the outer perimeters.
cloak engaged. Energy critical. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Sniper. You know what I might do? I'm gonna eliminate that sniper. Because no matter what I do, he will see me.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Strickland, I'm approaching the excavation site.
Copy, Nomad. Infiltrate the research dome and get Rosenthal out of there. I'll scramble a VTOL to pull you out.
Checkpoint. Perfect.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Alright, he dropped his gun. I'll take that.
Maximum armor.
These missions go on for a while if you take it carefully. But it has a good passage of time involved. I gotta watch out. Look at that machine gunner on the side. I don't want to risk going in front of him. I'm not perfectly invisible. That's the problem. I think someone might have found a body. Oh, there's a lot of crap. This place is fortified. Another sniper. Get my charge back. Now I can probably sneak in. Oh, someone heard that. But I'm in. I'm inside.
General Kyong, listen to me. I'm picking up some very strange readings. We need to know what we're dealing with here before we go on.
I'm tired of these plays. You are never this cautious with any of the other forces. I know what happened in the Hindu Kush, Doctor.
That was different. The other samples, the Afghan artifacts, the Siberian, they were all fragments. This is the first intact specimen we've ever found. We have to proceed with caution.
There is no time, Doctor. The Americans are already on the island.
I'm not concerned with your diplomatic maneuverings, General.
You should be. Your Pentagon will militarize this project. Do you really think they will allow you the same latitude we have?
I understand. I just need a little more time. My scan is almost complete.
This temple is our only concern. I'm not interested in your fossil, Doctor.
Not just a fossil. A fossilized carbon-based machine. A machine that predates man by 2 million years.
That doesn't matter now. This temple is the source
Temple?
of...
Good God, man, we don't even know what that thing is. If you open it, there's no telling what could happen. Hold on. The first images are coming through. What the... That can't be. There's something new. But that's impossible. My God. Kyung, you have to stop what you're doing. It's too dangerous. You have no idea what's inside.
Dad, what's wrong?
Helena, you have to stop him. You have to get out of there now. They're still alive.
Who's alive? What are you talking about?
The fossil. It's still alive. It's... Oh, God!
Dad, we're picking up a microwave burst transmission from your area. What did you do?
Get out of there now! What the... Who are you?
U.S. Special Forces. We need to get out of here.
Thank God! Kyung has my team, my daughter, up at the mine in the mountains. You have to get to them. I think we've made a terrible mistake. What have I done?
오염 발견. 대피 절차 완료.
picking up a massive energy spike from the center of the island. What in the hell just happened out there, son?
Rosenthal's dead. His discovery just turned this whole place into an ice cube. They found another relic up in the mountains, a bigger one. I need to get up there fast.
Your bird's on its way, son. We identified a safe LZ a few clicks down the river. You better grab yourself a boat and head down there. I'm seeing heavy reinforcements headed your way. All ass, kid. It's gonna get rough out there.
Well, time to destroy the evidence. Oh, geez. Yeah, there were some guys in here. Bruh, he just crumbled. Yeah, I'd say it's time to get out of here. Eye for night vision. Look at all of them running. Alright, this is the end of the level, I believe, where now I gotta extract, and it's all the way down the river. So literally double the level size, and I know exactly how to get there. I need to get to the river and I need to get in a boat. I need to get out of here first before those reinforcements come. The night vision honestly doesn't help. I rarely ever use it in this game. Crap. Okay, we got guys already moving in. There is a nanosuit mod for Arma 3. Fat and I have played around with it a little bit. I don't think it's anything really special, but it's kind of cool. You're not invincible. It's kind of unpredictable with how much you're armored. The red flare popped over there. I love the sense of you don't know what's happening. You don't know why everyone just left the base and why there's red flares popped and there's just stuff happening around you. You're not informed. And I like that. Makes you feel like there's a bigger picture happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak my way past everyone, get to the river, and get a boat. Because that's my quickest means of getting out of here. Ah, shoot. There's my ride, though. All I gotta do is kill him. Nuts, there's even guys across the river, isn't there? They got this place on lockdown. I'm gonna have to maybe move out a bit farther before getting in a boat.
Energy critical.
Come on, crouch.
Maximum armor. Engaged. Maximum armor.
This place is on lockdown, so this is going to be difficult getting out of here. Figured that would be good enough to clear everyone out. Now I can get in the boat. But first, I'm going to save, because I basically learned a lot, because I know that this doesn't always work from what I remember. Alright. Let's get out of here. Because if I remember correctly, this can kill me. Alright, I made it. Sometimes that kills me. That doesn't always work, and that is not how you're supposed to do that. So this is the quickest means of getting through here. Okay, there's another boat. I'm gonna take that boat. Actually, yeah. This boat won't be damaged.
Safe, and your limey friends heading back into the field. Any news on the rest of the research team?
General Keogh's pretty low.
Makes sense. Massive K&A buildup in that area. Whatever they're hiding up there, they sure don't want us getting close.
Alright, it's time to get out.
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor.
This is where stuff gets spook. So I'm getting close to my extraction point.
Nomad, there's a K&A convoy headed your way.
They saw me. I'll sneak up behind them. Oh, that was close. There, how do you like that?
Come on and fight! Get down! No! You can't hide from me! Move it up! Get out! Wriggle!
These guys are kind of tough because of their body armor, and of course I'm using the silencer.
Maximum armor.
There we go. Just wanted to get an extra one. Looks like I've cleared them all out. Get some ammo. So much for their blockade, huh?
Maximum speed.
Crap.
Maximum armor. Engaged.
Where's that chopper?
Maximum armor. Engaged. Energy critical. Maximum armor.
I think it's landed. There's a chopper landed.
Engaged.
Ah, crap. I think I shoot him off. He probably doesn't want to deal with that.
Energy critical. Maximum armor.
Yeah, he's going away. I've never actually approached this area from this point. Interesting. It's very quiet. Laser pointer gives me away, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, this point. This is tough, alright? This is tough. For a couple of reasons. I'm going to have Froggo come with me. He's going to help me in my endeavor. Right.
Cloak engaged.
Nomad, this is Vulture 2-6 approaching the LZ. Stand by for extraction. Over.
The LZ's still hot. Repeat, LZ is hot.
We can't land until that area is secure. Nomad, clear them out.
I'm on it, Vulture.
Energy critical.
Eat Froggo!
Cloak engaged.
So this is tough because there's... Well, you'll see.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
There's also guys here with nanosuits now.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
And they basically use the same tactics I do. They have the high ground and then they try and get me while I'm in the open.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Look, there they are. Look at that, though. That's creepy, dude, to be facing them and they're basically have the same things you have. That's insane.
Maximum.
Ah, yeah.
Engaged.
Got one.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Oh, shoot. You know what would be fun? Let's hit him with a rocket.
Maximum.
That's fun.
Strickland, you copy? I think these guys have nanosuits.
Well, I'll be damned. They aren't supposed to have that technology yet.
If it's any consolation, they look like cheap knockoffs.
Cloak engaged. Maximum armor. Cloak engaged.
Good idea, Rogue.
Nomad, we're still seeing movement down there.
I'm working on it.
The nade works because they're supposed to be slow while cloaked.
Maximum armor. Cloak engaged. Maximum.
They're very easy when they're cloaked because they don't have armor. All their energy's going into being invisible.
Vulture, this is Nomad. Area seems clear.
Copy,
Awesome.
Nomad. Stand by. I'm bringing her down.
Nomad, we're waiting for a green light on a full-scale assault. Air recon is underway and we're assembling troops offshore. Once you meet up with our boys, we'll be dropping you right in the thick of it. Hope you're ready for war, son.
Roger.
This was a very cool part. I remember first coming into this and literally being scared because you'd see them cloak and you could still see them. It was awesome. Psycho.
Welcome aboard, sir.
All right, Nomad. Living up to your name, I see.
You heard about Prophet.
I'm actually gonna miss the bastard. You believe this mess?
Looks like Chester wasn't so crazy after all.
Amen to that.